Sorry, everybody. I've been calling the whole game and realized my mic was on mute the entire time. But Texans have the ball at the 14-yard line here, second down and 9, and that one Stroud looking for Nico Collins going to be incomplete. Quick start to this game. Chiefs had a huge kickoff return for all the way down to I believe it was the inside the 30, and then unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Texans after the play set the Chiefs up starting at the 13-yard line. Then they went they lost 1 yard on first down, nothing on the next two, and were forced to a field goal. But Houston's got it 3rd and 9 from the 14 of Kansas City now. This is a big play here. Stroud dropping back, pressured a little bit. He's rolling to his right. Looking now, he's going to tuck it and try to run, and he's going to get maybe a yard. That's about it. So the Texans will kick a field goal as well here to try and tie this one up. Carl Loftus out there on the edge with the pressure, as Stroud might have hurt his ankle a little bit on that one, kind of hopping off the field. Not a good sign for Houston. Hopefully that is just something minor and he'll be okay, because that would be devastating for them to lose Stroud, especially this early at any point in the game, but especially this early on your first drive. So Kaimi Fairbairn this year has been very good kicker. 30-yard attempt for him here, and that one's going to be right down the middle and good. So we got us a tie ball game at 3 apiece, as the Texans on their opening drive down the field and tie it up at 3. So we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back with you guys here in just a moment. So the kickoff is away, Kansas City. P-Run on the return, he's going to get to about the 31, and he will be blown dead. Therefore, progress stops, so not as good as the return as the last time, as it'll be a 1st and 10 for Mahomes and the Chiefs offense starting at their own 31. Last drive, first down, had a lost a yard on the handoff to Pacheco. Second down, Pacheco dropped a pass, and third down, pass was incomplete to Hollywood Brown. So Texans defense was stout and put in a very bad spot to start that game, but very stout on the first drive. We'll see what they do here on the second drive as Pacheco gets the handoff, and he's going to get about 6 yards on that one, up to about the 37-yard line. College Football Network tuning in. Hopefully CJ's not too banged up. Yeah, hopefully not. That would be a huge loss for Houston. Hopefully he'll be okay. As a second down and 4, Mahomes empty backfield, now motions Pacheco in. And he's going to give it to Pacheco, who is going to get maybe a yard. They'll give him 1 yard. So it'll be third down and 3. This would be huge for Houston if they can get a stop here and force a Kansas City punt, as Will Anderson made the tackle on the play. So the Chiefs come to the line. They get set. Kelsey and Brown to the right. 2 more receivers to the left. Piron in the backfield here as Kelsey motions in to his tight end position. Piron a little bit more of a bigger back, more of a blocking back as he was going out the field to pass, but there is a flag down and the Chiefs are going to get hit with a false start here. So a 3rd and 3 is now turned into a 3rd down and 8. Jawan Taylor flagged for the early jump on that one. So 3rd down and 8 now for the Chiefs. Mahomes dropping the pass, pressured, hit as he throws, and that one was way out in front of Travis Kelce. And they're going to get Will Anderson with roughing the passer. He came in high, but I don't think the helmet's hit. I think he hit him chest to chest. But it's the Chiefs, whether he did or not. They're going to call it as now the officials stopping the play for something here. Not only that, he hit him right as he let go of the ball. It looked like the first contact was to the chest area. As we resume back play, Mahomes looking for Kelsey and drops it in the bucket to him perfectly down to the 31-yard line of Houston. So 1st and 10 now for the Chiefs at the 29-yard line of Houston. Mahomes in the backfield, 4 wide. And he was looking for DeAndre Hopkins, missed him on that one behind him. So incomplete. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. We got 204 viewers in here. We appreciate all of you tuning in. Make sure you also go check us out on YouTube, American Football Network, and hit that subscribe button over there. Help support the channel. And check out, I know y'all are all on Shady Sports Network's Twitter, but also go check out his YouTube live over there as well. and follow that Twitter if you don't already. So 2nd down and 10 for the Chiefs from the 29-yard line of the Texans. Two backs in the backfield for Kansas City. Kareem Hunt in the game. Mahomes looking deep on a fade, and that's going to be caught by Worthy down to about the 10. A huge play there for Kansas City. Heck of a catch from Worthy there, as Murray was right there with him the whole way, and Worthy just goes up and makes that grab and gets down to about the 8-yard line of Houston. Heck of a catch there. The first catch for Worthy on the day, good for 21 yards. It sets Kansas City up with a 1st down and goal. A little bit of trickery here, and it's going to go to Worthy, and he's going to be tackled, but this might be a horse collar on Will Anderson. Back to the 17. No flag, legal tackle. So back to the 17, Kansas City goes. Lost a lot of yards on that one. They faked the handoff to Kareem Hunt and pitched it to Worthy on the end around. And yeah, that was clean. He just had his jersey sleeve. He went inside the shoulder pads. And his hand rubbed across the face mask, but he didn't pull on it. So 2nd and goal for Kansas City from the 17. We saw a huge stop from Houston's defense down here the last time to force Kansas City to a field goal. We'll see if they can now. Mahomes pressured, and he's going to be dropped. A loss of 2 more yards, or about 1.5 yards back to the 18 now they go. Or excuse me, 18 and a half they go. I guess we'll call it the 19. Tommy Togai getting in there for the sack. And so now a 3rd and goal for Kansas City, and this is going to be a long ways to go for them here as Stroud. They show him on the sideline. He's standing up. He wasn't holding this helmet, but he's also the quarterback, so that doesn't really mean a whole lot. I'm sure he'll be back in for the next drive. As Mahomes pressured again, got hit at his feet as he threw the ball. He would have been sacked, but the D lineman tripped, and it's going to go incomplete as Bucker is going to have to come out and go ahead and kick another field goal. Dean Autry getting in there. He just tripped right as he was getting in there, was able to grab the legs of Mahomes and drop him to the ground. Looking for the screen pass, but Mahomes just did not have any time to let that play get set up. Bucker's kick is up, and it is good. So Kansas City up 6-3 here early on, and this one about 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with you guys as the Texans look to respond. So the kickoff is back, is up, and it is a good one. Going to be to the back of the end zone and kneeled, taken for a knee there by Houston. So Stroud coming back out onto the field, jogging out. Seems to be okay with that ankle. But, oh, yeah, Carl Loftus, when diving to tackle, Stroud kind of rolled up that right ankle a little bit. And Stroud hobbled off. Still a slight limp for him. Um, he's not a huge scrambler, so I mean it will affect his mobility in the pocket. But does it? He's not like a guy like Lamar where it takes away a whole factor of the game. Moving around pretty good as he delivered a pass there, incomplete as he got knocked down as well. Xavier Hutchinson was the intended receiver on that one, wasn't able to come down with the catch. For me, on that throw from Stroud, it didn't look like it had a whole lot on it. That ankle might be a bigger deal than what it seemed to be at first. Trent McDuffie back in the game mentioned, well, I think I was accidentally on mute then, but he was a little shook up earlier. But back in is mixing a nice hard run. He's going to pick up about 7, bring up a 3rd down and 3 for Houston here. So Stroud on 3rd and 2 finds his man, his go-to guy, Nico Collins, over the middle and up past midfield for a 1st down. As they show a flashback here to the touchdown catch from Week 16, Houston versus Kansas City on this field where Tank Dell tore his ACL and had a dislocated knee. So prayers up for him for sure. Hope for a good recovery for him and to see him back and healthy and strong next season. 1st and 10 now from the Kansas City 48 to give to Mixon, and he's going to pick up 2. As the Texans, they've had some injuries this season in the wide receiver room. Nico Collins was out with a hamstring injury from week 6 through 10. Stephon Diggs tore his ACL back in week 8 versus the Colts. And then, like we said, week 16, Tank Dell tore his ACL. So some superstar wide receivers out for Houston. Collins still in, though, and he's been carrying the load at wide receiver for him. Schultz has stepped up a lot at tight end as well. Stroud going to step up and deliver a nice pass to Hutchinson. It was a little bit behind him in a fastball. It bounced off his hands. Going to be incomplete. Not a great throw there from Stroud. Want to have that ball a little bit more out in front of Hutchinson instead of slightly behind him. And maybe a little fast. Had to be fast though there on that one. That's definitely one that Hutchinson will wish he could have had back. That's one he should have caught for sure. So a 3rd down and 8 now for the Texans. Stroud dropping back to pass. Pressured by Chris Jones, and he's going to be sacked back to the Houston 40. So the Chiefs force the first stop we've seen of the game, and Houston is going to have to send the punt team out here. So a good punt here from Houston with a solid return for the Chiefs of about 10 yards. And they will start at their own 20-yard line when we get back. But we're going to take a quick ad break, and we'll be right back with you guys here in just a moment. First and 10 for Kansas City from the 20-yard line now, as looking for Kelsey. That one's going to be broken up and incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and 7 coming up for Kansas City as we've reached the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with you guys for the start of the second. All right, so 3rd and 7 for Kansas City here from their own 23. Mahomes looking to pass, pressured, rolling to his right, and he's going to take off and run with it. He's going to have a first down. He's going to be out of bounds up to the 40-yard line. So a nice run there from him. So Mahomes going to do a little swing pass here to Worthy on first down. He makes a man miss, and he's got a first down up past midfield to the 48 of Houston. So 1st and 10, the give here to Kareem Hunt, and he's going to have it to the 45, a gain of about 4. Worthy was the first wide receiver drafted by the Chiefs in the first round in 13 years. Remember, back to the combine last year, he set the record with 4.21 40-yard dash back at the combine. Dude's lightning fast. As a swing pass to Kareem Hunt, and he's going to get about 2 yards on this one. It'll be a 3rd down and about 3 coming up. They'll call it 3rd and 4 coming up here for Kansas City. So a 3rd down and 4 here for Kansas City. As Mahomes is going to be sacked. Will Anderson getting home and got him on the ground, and that'll bring up a punt for Kansas City. Will Anderson been putting some work in this game, said his name a lot, and that's what Houston needs. They need him to be able to get some pressure put on Mahomes. Almost 300 viewers in here. We appreciate all of you guys. Make sure you go over to American Football Network on YouTube. Make sure you go send us a super chat of at least $1 to be entered into a drawing for to win some NFL signed memorabilia, as the punt is going to sneak into the end zone just barely. As a huge win there for Houston, as that one will be a touchback and they will take over at their own 20-yard line. So, yeah, make sure you guys, during the commercial break right here, as we're about to take a quick break, head over to American Football Network on YouTube. Send us a super chat of at least $1, and you will be entered into a drawing to win some signed memorabilia. Memorabilia to win some signed NFL memorabilia. I'm gonna set a goal on here for 1 hour. Let's see if we can get let's see, you got to do light blue or higher, so at least $2. We're gonna see if we can get. We'll start out slow. We'll see if we can get 5. But we are going to take a quick break here as we are going to commercial break, and we'll be right back with you guys here in just a moment. So to start the possession here for Houston, a nice 12-yard run here from Joe Mixon. So yeah, go over there, send us a super chat. In that chat, send us anything you want and let us know who you're cheering for to win this game. Maybe even give us a score prediction over there. As a 1st and 10 for Houston from their own 32, again to give to Mixon, but this time going nowhere, stopped at the line of scrimmage. So a 2nd down and 10 coming up here for Houston. So 2nd down and 10, Stroud looking for, who was that? Jared Wayne, and that one is going to fall incomplete as he slipped on that one. He would have been open, but he slipped. Watson in coverage for Kansas City. So it'll be a 3rd down and 10 for Houston. This is Jared Wayne's first season. He was an undrafted free agent out of Pittsburgh. 3rd and 10 from their own 33. Houston needs a conversion here. Stroud going to have to tuck it and run, and he's going to have a big run up past midfield, still going down inside the Kansas City 40 to the 39-yard line. It's a 28-yard run for Stroud. 1st and 10, Mixon going to carry it for about 4, down to about the 35-yard line, bring up a 2nd down and 6 here for Houston. So 2nd down and 6. Mixon going nowhere. So 3rd down and 6 now. So 3rd and 5 from the 34 of Kansas City. Stroud looking to throw. He fumbled. Chris Jones hit him. He fumbled. But Houston recovered. Excuse me, that wasn't Chris Jones. I believe that was Melton that got there. But Mixon will recover it. Yeah, that was Melton that got there, and he got there quick. So Fairbairn, 13 made field goals of 50-plus yards on the season, and that one was a terrible kick. Very low. The wind, very rough here in Kansas City. Is that kick was terrible. Yeah, the wind definitely took that one right there. So incomplete pass on first down from Kansas City, who's taken over at their own 45. 126 total yards here for Houston, though, as Mahomes delivers a strike over the middle to Kelsey. And he's going to run this one, breaks a tackle inside the 20, inside the 15, a stiff arm down to the 5. So first to go from the 6 here for the Chiefs. The give is to Pacheco, and he's going to be down to the 4. Kansas City 0 for 2 in the red zone for touchdowns so far here. They've been held to 2 field goals. So the toss to Worthy is going to be close. I think he's going to be down a half yard short. And that's where they'll mark him. It'll be 3rd and goal. And Kareem Hunt takes it in for the touchdown for Kansas City. So the first touchdown of the game on the board is Kansas City looking to go up by 10, as right now it stands a 12-3 lead, extra point to follow. The extra point, snap, clean hold is up, and it is good. So 13-3, Kansas City over Houston right now, as there is 4.5 minutes before we hit the break. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with you guys here in just a moment. Stroud on first down, going to tuck it and run. He'll pick up about a yard, going to be second down and 9. Man, crazy. Kelsey's playoff career, 167 receptions, 1,975 yards, and 19 touchdowns. He's top 2 all time in all of those. Stroud, the give to Mixon. He's having a nice game so far. Going to pick up about 5 yards on that one. Drew Tranquil with the tackle. Mixon so far in this game has been a big factor in this offense. 10 carries for 44 yards so far for him. So third down and 3. Stroud dropping the throw. Going to dump it off, and that's going to be Mechie. That'll be his first catch. Going to be up near midfield. I believe to about the 45, I think it was. 49 of Kansas City. So second down and 8 after Mixon carried it for 2. As we've hit the 2-minute warning, and we will take a quick break. We'll be right back with you guys. Remember, go over to American Football Network on YouTube. Send us a super chat, $2 or more, and you will be entered into a giveaway of some NFL signed memorabilia. But we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back. So the Texans got it 2nd and 8 from the Kansas City 49-yard line. Pretty good half for them yardage wise. They've been pretty good. See here, 144 total yards, 7 first downs, but only 3 points to show for it. Stroud dropping the throw. Caught by Mechie at the 25. What a catch. Houston better get set, though. I'm not sure if he caught that. They better hurry up and get a snap off. No, yeah, he caught it. Yeah, that's a clean catch as Houston hurries to the line now. Stroud takes the snap. The give to Pierce, and he's going to pick up about 4. As Stroud, he's going to be sacked. So Houston will burn a timeout here with 41 seconds, and they'll have it 3rd and 13 at the Kansas City 28. Excuse me, they burned the timeout with 33 seconds. So from the 28, 3rd and 13. Stroud dropping the throw, pressured again. Going to look to run with it, and he's got some room, and he's going to be about a yard short. There is a flag down. Stroud gets up limping again, and I believe this is going to be a hold. Yep, this one's going to come back. Shaq Mason called for the penalty there. So 3rd and 23, I expect right here they would just try to make this field goal a little bit more manageable here, and they will. They'll give it to Pierce, and he'll get it down to the 29-yard line. Or excuse me, that wasn't Pierce. So with 18 seconds left, Kansas City will call a timeout. Fairbairn hit a 30-yard field goal earlier in the game, but missed from 55 on the Texans' last possession. This will be another long one. I mean, you could see with 20 seconds left here in the half, you could potentially, if a missed field goal will probably take 4 or 5 balls. Let's say 5, so 15 seconds left. 2 timeouts for Kansas City. You get a quick 20-yard completion, set you up in order for a potential long Hail Mary, maybe a potential long field goal, but I doubt you're kicking it close to 60 in this wins. But it'll get you close to a Hail Mary, but that one sneaks in from 48. So it's good. So 13-6, Houston over Kansas City. Kansas City over Houston. So far, though, one thing when you look at this Chiefs offense, they have not been able to establish a run game so far. Mahomes, the leading rusher, with that 15-yard carry he had on a scramble. Whereas on the flip side, Mixon, 11 carries for 46 yards. Texans been a little bit more balanced. Stroud's also 6 of 10, 102 yards. So the return here is going to be stopped at the 25, and that'll leave Kansas City with 10 seconds to go till the half. I would imagine here we're probably just going to see them take a kneel down and take this one to the half. Maybe a handoff, but definitely going to be something safe. And yep, we will head to the half. So Kansas City up 13-6 at the half. As good job by Houston to get a field goal. This is a touchdown game. They will get the ball to start the second half. Stroud can rest that ankle. Had other few guys who were questionable to get a little bit of a break and come out in the second half. I mean, they're in this football game. Defense is holding up strong for Houston for the most part. Kansas City's is as well. But we're going to take a quick break for halftime. We'll be back with you guys for the start of the second half.